Hey guys, today I wanted to show what happened to me at work after I tried to install Elasticsearch. So everything really started with this command right here, sudo apt update, sudo apt upgrade. This command failed, some of the packages couldn't be updated, so I decided to restart. When I restarted, I got this message, kernel panic, please reboot your computer. I rebooted it, I'm still seeing this message. I say, I just rebooted my Ubuntu after it has failed to do sudo apt update. I'm getting this error, what do I do? Oh, the classic VFS, unable to mount root on unknown block. This means the kernel can't find mount to your root file system. Kernel got borked during the fail update. Here's the fastest way to recover. It mentions there's gonna be this advanced options for Ubuntu. So when Ubuntu fails to start up, you're gonna get to the menu where you can select different boot options. One of them is gonna be advanced options, and it's gonna list the different kernels you can try. I kept going till I did find that kernel that started up, but my troubles didn't stop there, because when it started up, I tried to enter the password and the password would not type. And so I'm asking it, okay, I chose an older kernel under advanced, but I cannot type in password. Got it, that's progress. You're in the login screen of the older kernel. If you can't type your password here, it usually means the keyboard driver or input service isn't working properly in the kernel recovery session. So here's what you can try to do. Hit Control Alt F3. And when I did that, it did bring up this interface right here, such that I can now try to log in. But you have to type in your username, and I wasn't sure, okay, so what is that username? So that's my next question. So I asked it, how do I find the username? So one option is who am I? There's a couple options that it's providing, but it realizes that since you're not logged in, you can't run these options yet. But you know what? The system hostname shows this. That's a huge clue. I think this is your username. So I try it, and in fact, yes, that is my username, and I am able to log in. Now it says, perfect, you're inside the shell. Run these commands in order. Make sure root is writable. Fix any half-installed packages. Fix broken dependencies. We did not finish without errors on step 3 when we're trying to fix the broken dependencies. It's basically saying, there's an error here, bad exit. And I recognize that this is my Ethernet adapter. So I say, this thing, it's a USB powered Ethernet connection. Yes, exactly. The error you see is coming from this driver for your Realtek USB Wi-Fi Ethernet dongle. So the kernel installed fine, but during the post-install step, DKMS tried to rebuild third-party modules, and this module failed because the source wasn't found for the new kernel. And so what can you do? You can ignore it temporarily, but that's because I didn't provide the full message. So then I do provided the full message showing that, hey, we failed, so errors were encountered while processing this step 3. Despite the error, I tried to reboot. We're at the same place. It says, okay, that's fine, we can fix it. And it's still, from the conversation, thinks that this thing is harmless for boot, but we did see an error. Where it does think there's an error, there's probably, some sort of manager graphics issue. So the GUI login is flaky. So here's what we're gonna do. And I agree with these first steps. So make sure root is writable. Then we'll want to remove this thing. We saw that this is giving us trouble. It won't let us fix broken dependencies. And so let's remove it. Fix any half installed packages, as it says. and let's fix this current kernel. And now it's attempting to go after the display, and I do not do those steps. So I do the first four, and I also was saying, hey, I'm worried about losing files. Should I back them up? And it told me the steps that I needed in order to do the backup. I also double checked because for step 4 it was telling me to reinstall those NVIDIA graphics drivers, but disconnect the internet. How is it going to update those drivers? So it says yes, for these steps 0 to 3 you do not need the internet, but step 4 onward you do need the internet. So if you don't have the internet, it's telling me you're gonna do the first 3 steps and then do the reboot and see if that did the trick. After doing those 3 steps, good news, it booted. And then I asked it, okay, how do I get my internet back? And I downloaded the driver from another computer, transferred it. All of these steps, kind of for how you transfer, pretty bad questions. You can see I'm not a Linux person, and so for me, being able to fix catastrophic error, to fix this by myself in about half an hour with the help of ChatGPT, it's kind of like science fiction. So hopefully this video helps somebody. So if you ever do see this kernel panic, don't panic, because ChatGPT is gonna help you out.